before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep delivering great content. Now let's jump into something exciting. Have you ever stumbled upon a hidden gem, a treasure no one quite talks about, but absolutely should? Chris Pratt, the powerhouse actor we know from blockbuster hits, has a knack for sci-fi roles. And while his upcoming Netflix film, The Electric State, is creating quite buzz, there's another lesser-known sci-fi spectacle from 2021 that deserves a shout-out. But first, let's speak into what makes his latest project so intriguing. Imagine a futuristic Wild West where a teenage orphan named Michelle joins a drifter and a robot on a journey to find her missing brother. That's the promising setup for The Electric State, arriving on Netflix in a few days. And with big names like Millie Bobby Brown, Stanley Tucci, Woody Harrelson, and Chris Pratt on board. The film oozes star power. And let's talk about Chris Pratt for a second. Long, shaggy, blonde hair and a bushy mustache. It's like seeing Star-Lord go undercover on a frontier sci-fi set. Directed by the brilliant Russo brothers and crafted from solid source material, this one's bound to be a wild ride. But before you hit play, let's rewind a few years to a movie that might have flown under your radar, The Tomorrow War. Picture this: the year is 2051. And travelers from the future declare that Earth is locked in a losing battle against ruthless aliens. To survive, present-day humans are drafted into this future war. Sounds intense, right? And yet, it's probably made mainly of the possibility. As a chaos, this is a big thing. As the mission to save humanity. Well, the movie didn't make waves in theaters. It premiered on streaming. It's gained a steady fan base thanks to its unique premise and adrenaline-packed action. And sure, the CGI might wobble at times, and the storyline can feel familiar, but there's no denying Pratt's charm. Think of him as a modern-day mix of Sigourney Weaver and Arnold Schwarzenegger, battling aliens with wit and heart. A little trivia: did you know the Tomorrow War? That was a respectable 76% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Not bad for a movie that had skeptical reviews early on. It's proof that Chris Pratt's knack for sci-fi is more than just about fighting dinosaurs or cruising through the galaxy. Science fiction truly holds a special place in his career. From his lovable antics as Andy Dwyer in Parks and Recreation to dominating the big screen with franchises like Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World, Pratt thrives in the otherworldly settings. And his sci-fi journey isn't slowing down anytime soon. Coming up, he's set to star in Mercy, a thriller about a detective falsely accused of a crime. And word on the street is Amazon Studios is hard at work on a sequel to The Tomorrow War. Talk about keeping busy. But one big question looms. Can these standalone projects like The Electric State or The Tomorrow War ever replace the massive success of franchises like Guardians or Jurassic World? Probably not. especially since streaming exclusives don't rake in box office numbers the same way theatrical releases do. Still, they offer something unique: critical acclaim and refreshing creative freedom for Pratt. And let's face it, even though movies like Jurassic World Dominion made over $1 billion, its 29% Rotten Tomatoes score isn't exactly something to brag about. Here's a cheesy thought to leave you with: Chris Pratt may dominate futuristic worlds and battle aliens, but no mustache will ever save him faster than his dazzling smile. Um, okay, maybe that was a bit much, but you get the point. You get the point. You get the point too. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for Northern.